What's shaking, y'all boys? This is Red Rum, back with another video, man. I know it's been a minute. Happy Thanksgiving to all you out there. You know what I mean? I hate to do this to my damn team, but shit, I ain't gonna lie, it's fun playing with Minnesota. Minnesota is literally, they be balling out of control. Like, as you can tell based off yesterday's game, you know what I mean? Hopefully you guys hugged your loved ones, you guys had shared memories, created new memories, things of that nature. But today I want to get straight to the game, man. I have to go ahead and get on the females, and I have to get on the niggas on this one. I gotta share a little something. So, me and my mom was conversating, things of that nature, based off of a stupid mistake y'all females do. We're gonna go ahead and get on y'all right now. But, investigating an ex during the holidays, cuffing season. So, females is, I'm pretty sure the guys that's out there listening, y'all getting random, hey stranger, hey big head, and all that random shit. They ain't got no nigga right now. You know what I mean? Hot girl summer's over. And if you're a vulture out here, you know what I mean? Y'all can take advantage of the female's loneliness. But, my mom, sad to say, she did the typical girl thing, woman thing. She investigated her ex, and she found something that she didn't want to find. And just like women do, they think that, I'm not to blame, how can he do this to me? But she found out information that the man got married, and the man ended up having a child. And, their little relationship was very kooky anyway, very out of the ordinary anyway, I'm gonna say the man off top, he's a scumbag, he's a bum. And it's not because of, the fact that he's dating my mom. I am criticizing the way he ran his game. And, the man basically, did trifling dumb shit to my mom, he had a girlfriend on the side, or a wife, or things of that nature. Just, I don't know the particulars on what situation it was, but, while dealing with my mom, he was in something dumbass serious. It wasn't no, oh, I'm dating this chick, and, he could get out of it. It was more like he was locked down. So, she's dealing with this nigga for some time, and, they create memories and doing typical shit, and she's thinking the love, in which there was no love there. I'm gonna get on the nigga now. Okay, it's your turn. The nigga, when he dealt with my mom, they would argue. And with that arguing and yelling and shouting, this is particular with my mom, but most of her niggas that she dealt with, if they wasn't boring, if she was really into them, 9 times out of 10, they had arguments. And, that's a red flag right there, For you guys out there, I don't know why you guys seek out toxic relationships. Some of you guys are toxic, seeking individuals. Nigga, stop doing that shit. Stop seeking toxic situations just because it's exciting. The world is not exciting, my guy. When you think about it, shit, give or take what, you do simple shit all the way until the weekend, right? Most of your shit is boring most of the time anyway. Your ass is going to school or your ass is working all the way until the weekend. That's when shit get popping. But that don't mean your relationship need to be. It's make up to break up, and we need makeup sex. It makes the sex better. Fuck all that. So this idiot decided to go ahead and deal with my mom, in which he should have fired her a long time ago. I know y'all probably like, damn, like you talking about your mom here. Like, I'm gonna be honest, yo. My mom, what she wants is something she has not worked for any man. I'm sorry, any man. She wants to get married, but she has not worked, did the footwork, and been, you know, very respectful to a man. You know what I mean? And she's going down the line, dealing with this toxic situation where money is involved and, scamming and scheming, on his end, you know what I mean? She's sitting up, the nigga sitting up taking the money, you know what I'm saying? And they were supposed to go ahead and fund the business, and, the legal issues got involved and they got fucked up. So, she was dealing with that. And, they finally decided to break it off, and she broke it off with him, I'm done, right? I'm sitting up, peeping game on what she's telling me. And, here was a red flag right here. She called it off with him, and he was out there living his life, and which you guys should do. If a girl, female, go ahead and break it off with you, and she's done. She says it's done, it's over, whether it's via text or in person, in which I think you guys should go ahead and communicate this shit in person. It's over. And I think on both parties, I'm gonna get on both genders. If the person takes a break, it's over. It's done. There was a reason why you guys got to that point. You guys don't need to go back together just because of the memories, just because of, the shit that y'all been through. It is over. It's over. So, year passed by, then they somehow magically got together.
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football.
And based off this, it was a pattern. You know what I mean? My mom was saying it was a pattern of, of y'all, they'll break it off, and then, she'll come back. And that's just so, it's more important for guys to go ahead and grasp the idea of what you do as far as having a hold on your woman can be your detriment and can be fucked up. And what I mean by this is, look, my mom ended up, as he has that mind control, you know what I'm saying? He had my mom's mind. The man, would do little digs and shit like that after they would break up, do little silly shit of, calling and with different numbers to kind of see if my mom had enough strength to really leave him. And, obviously she didn't, that's what it is. You have a female's mind, you got her ass forever, damn near. But, so he would do things of that nature, and play little silly games. In which on the nigga end, come on, you are old as fuck, dog. Why are you sitting there playing this, keeping her on a leash type thing? If you out here doing this shit, your game is weak as fuck. Because honestly, if she showed you why y'all didn't work, why are you keeping her on the leash? And I don't care if it is because of the sex or because of the benefits of her giving you money. Dog, on the outside looking in, because I know my mom, she doesn't listen to shit. And based off that, the man's leadership was fucked up. Because if honestly, if she's sitting up yelling at you and you sitting there trying to get her back for some dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? Whether it was personal gain or things of that nature, you gotta get the fuck out of here with that shit. Honestly, you have to. Because it's like, all you doing is having turmoil on yourself. You know what I mean? Fast forward, you know, she moved on and, you know, she's stuck in a whole bunch of shit right now. I can't even put my finger on it right now. I can't even expose that information right now. But, you know, and she's using the holidays as more of like, look, we had a thing, you know, what is he on now? And y'all religious folk, you know, there ain't nothing wrong with religion or things of that nature. My mom prayed for this man for strength to, you know, move on with this man, not have this man be a nuisance to her life. Guess what she did in woman fashion? Her ass ended up fucking around and opening that damn door back up. You know what I mean? Snooping through Instagram or Facebook or things of that nature. And look, I'm gonna give a testimony. Shit, I'm gonna expose myself. Even my black ass did it a few months ago. Look, it was a female that I was dealing with, one of the all-stars that was in my life, bad than a motherfucker. Badass little Colombian, Puerto Rican chick. Bad than a motherfucker. Big ass titties, Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? Chemistry popping, man. Like, if the little bitch was just, you know what I'm saying? Be like, you know what I'm saying? I want one night with your ass, I'm definitely going. But, you know idealistically, things wouldn't have worked out. But I caught myself slipping. You know what I mean? The little bitch fucked around, and you know, I was just, not that I was lonely or things of that nature. I just wanted to be, you know, be nosy as fuck. In which, you know, it's not a good thing to go ahead and look at other people's Instagrams that you are done with. They shouldn't even be a thought. You know what I'm saying? But my black ass, I ended up going on her story. She was with some pasty ass white nigga. I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Because she was promoting like she was single the whole goddamn time, but then she put that nigga out there. And I was like, wow. But, you know, the response was different. Like, I was more than lines of like, okay, cool. Well, shit. I don't need to go on her profile no more. I need to just go keep on campaigning and get what was for me, rather than to go ahead and go back on her shit and look like a fucking jughead, you feel me? And fucking try to pursue something that's not even there. Like, baby's not even thinking about me. Like, honestly. And the same thing with my mom's situation. The nigga was not thinking about her. So, you know, how he ran his game was silly as fuck. You know what I mean? Doing the little mind game shit, trying to, you know, do little digs and shit like that to get her back. But it's like, honestly, if he wanted two women, he could have honestly been 100 with that shit. And that's what I got. That's what I want you guys to be, 100 with your shit. If you want two bitches, you want a main bitch in the side, you gotta tell these hoes what it is. Even if you do lose your fucking side chick, and she might have been she had main bitch qualities, in which my mom did have main bitch qualities, which was what? You know what I'm saying? She was funding for this nigga, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature, but the cooperation wasn't there. You know what I mean? Back to the woman. The cooperation wasn't there. And if the cooperation wasn't there, I mean, honestly,
Will score. Touchdown,
he chose the
Vikings.
chick for a reason.
Dalvin Cook
And my mom
with his
doesn't get
second
that. Like, she thinks
touchdown
that,
of
oh,
the
well, I gotta
night.
be this
And the
strong black woman.
Vikings on
I'm
top
not
of
finna go
it.
ahead and buck and bow to no man. In which, look, she loses in this aspect.
Joseph
Because she
connects
even
on the
admitted
extra
that she was
point,
lonely.
and that makes the
But
score 14-7.
the reason why the other chick got married was because, honestly,
Now Joseph
she
tees it up
was
to kick
able
off
to
for the
have
touchdown.
cooperation. You know what I mean? My mom caught a clip
Here
of,
comes the
I
return from a
guess
few
their
steps into the end
so-called,
zone.
not engagement, but just little family time. I guess
Getting set for their
the
next
dude ended
drive.
up
Will
getting
the
the
offense.
female
They
pregnant
trail
and,
a one-score deficit
married and
14-7 as
things
they
of that
pick up
nature.
first and 10.
And,
They'll try
you
to get the
know,
offense going with
it
the
was a
air.
clip of them
He'll
from
start the
Christmas. I don't know
series
how
at
long ago
QB.
this was. I'm guessing this was last year or shit, a few years ago. Who the fuck knows? But she caught a clip
Second
of
down gives
them
Kamara a
and
carry.
the babies,
And he'll get this to
sitting
about the
up,
34, a gain of just
doing what a
3.
baby does,
So
all
second
in
and 10
little
for the Saints now
Mercedes,
here as they come up to the line of
little
scrimmage.
power wheels. You
Turnoil
feel
play
me?
action.
And I guess they had a disagreement,
He's got
and
time. Crossing route. That's Landry.
the
And he gets
dude
this to the other side
he
of the
ended up
field.
checking the
Across the
female, talking about,
35
look,
for the gain.
don't,
From Viking
don't
territory,
talk
he'll run
back.
it
You
back
know what I
first and
mean?
10.
I guess he gave some orders, gave
The
the
jet
female some
sweep to
orders,
Landry.
and she shut that shit down
And
quickly.
he's going to be
And
tackled about the 35 for gain of
after he
2.
done,
Now a timeout called for by
gave his piece and, checked her about her behavior, she kind of shut it down. You know what I
Second
mean?
and goal.
She
Nothing
did kind
doing.
of, give her a little resistance, but, she shut the shit down. She was like, don't ruin this moment. You're gonna fuck up the video. Well, she didn't say that in those terms, but she was like,
Pass is
you're gonna mess up
intercepted.
the video.
Timed it
Don't
in.
mess up the video. And he's like, I'm not messing up the
Ball.
video. Just don't talk back. And she shut that shit down.
And now off to the
And
races down the right side.
I'm guessing based off that interaction, I mean, yes, there is defiance there, but I think
Players and coaches on the sideline right now because
baby
those
does
halftime
she's
adjustments take
workable.
care of the turnover
She is
problems
able
that
to
they
go
saw in the
ahead
first
and
half. And the defense now
do
sitting pretty comfortably as a
what the
result of
nigga
that
requires her to
process.
do, and that's why she ended up getting the
They
ring.
did make adjustments at
Now,
halftime.
how long they dealt with each other and when he vetted her, this is the older generation, and these the older generation don't know when to marry
So they throw the
and
passing
how to
play to bring
vet and things of that
Shanahan
nature. So nine
in
times out of
here.
10, he probably did the shit at an unreasonable
To
time.
bring it out here,
Just
he's
like
got
the rest of these
5.
goofballs, you know what I'm saying? Probably married her within 3 years or 2 years or things of that nature
And not the first time that
and
they're coming
thought
back
she
off
was
those
the
two
one.
turnovers.
And
Last
my
one really
mom,
hurt, Charles.
her feedback from it is like, look, I was supposed to get that ring because I was labeled fiance and things of that nature, but honestly, she wasn't doing what she needed to do, honestly.
He's going to
And
launch
it
this thing way
bit
downfield. And
bit
that's
her
caught
bit
inside
her
the
in the ass.
5.
I mean,
Touchdown,
she doesn't see it,
Vikings. Something special
but
there
I
for
see
him.
through all that shit. And, this morning she didn't want to tell me what was going on and things of that nature, but I knew what the fuck was going on. I knew it had to do something with her ex. Because honestly, she has been digging, trying to be worried about what the hell I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing on a daily basis, in which I'm just trying to keep it low key. I'm trying to keep it as low key
For
as
the Vikings
possible.
now to start their
You know what I
next
mean? Because the
drive.
free is not,
Enjoying the lead here in the third
the
quarter.
free,
Good defense giving up that last
I gotta take it
touchdown. Now they'll sit
with a
back
grain
with
of
a
salt,
field
man. I
position for
can't
this
get
drive.
the free like I want to. And what I mean by the free is like, um, I can't get the house to the neck,
Timed it
or I
high
can't
safety.
get my,
And he'll be taken
my
down short.
man time, my
Ball carrier
solitude time like I would want to. You know what I mean? But that's gonna change in a minute because,
does it.
my mom's just gonna sit up and,
And that one
you
drops
feel me,
incomplete.
finesse her whole new situation to where she's gonna be way more busier than she is now. So that's gonna be great. That's gonna be grand, and hopefully, I'll have enough fucking time to go ahead and really
And he's
toss
taken
up some
down at the
bids. But who the fuck
36.
knows? But You know, this shit was heavy on the nigga mind, based off this shit.
So they'll get a little extra
Like,
time to come up with his third
to
quarter
sum all this
here
shit up,
in three quarters. You are
don't be in
listening to
toxic situations. I'm
this
talking to my guys right
offensive
now. Don't be in toxic, even to my females out there that might be
This is
possibly
third
listening.
and 17.
Don't be in toxic ass situations and just live in it and stay in it. And my mom had the excuse of, well, I'm a spontaneous person and, you can't just use logic and blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, this is all females doing this same dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And I pointed it out. And she didn't want to hear it, obviously. And, she didn't want to hear the fact that I gave her the real of what's going on. You know what I mean? Because I told her, even though the nigga left you within, what, a year, you know what I'm saying? You said that you were done. You told him in a text or whatever conversation that you were done with the situation. Obviously, as a real nigga, and obviously as people that go through a so-called break, what they do, they out here doing whatever they gonna do next. You know what I'm saying? So if that's hooking up, that's hooking up. Or if that's, getting married, in this case, that's what dude did within that whole year. I guess he just decided, you know what, my side bitch or my main bitch or whatever his whole little rotation is, oh, I'm gonna go marry her. Do I think it's too soon? Knowing this, knowing the male population and how they move, yeah, it might have been too goddamn soon. But honestly, honestly, in his defense, he was right on the money. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to move on. Like, if you didn't talk to the chick within like a whole year, or the female, because I don't know why my mom was waiting on this nigga for a whole goddamn year. You know, female shit. They gonna do what they gonna do. But if it's a break, let it be over. It's over. It shouldn't be, whether it's a day, 2 days, you know what I'm saying? Like, if your spouse is talking about you need space, it's done and over with. Like, for what? And don't think that, oh yeah, just because y'all was on a break and then y'all got back together, if y'all are foolish enough to get back with the person, that the person didn't do nothing within that break. Of course, the person dated around. And for you niggas, you know what I'm saying? She ended up fucking on somebody, you know what I'm saying, within that break. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many goddamn Tinder joints that I done been with, where like, oh, I was just fresh out of a relationship, I'm not looking for anything serious. Okay, that's solid, but guess what? Little baby is sitting up blowing me in my goddamn car. You know what I'm saying? Or things of that nature. And guess what? I gotta hear sometimes when I want some good ass head again, or I want some head again, or I want some, panooch again. Guess what? I gotta hear. Sorry, well, things is over, and I got back with my man, and I'm just like playing it cool, like, okay, that's fine, little baby, guess what? When you ever get back on your break again and you want to get broke off again or things of that nature, you holler at me. You know what I mean? That was a little side note, but, the whole main idea was like, look, if you guys is having red flags in your relationships, male and female, get out of there. Stop trying to go ahead and stay in that motherfucker just because the energy was good or y'all was compatible or, well, oh, well, he was a Pisces and I was a goddamn shit Cancer and y'all worked out that way. No, this shit didn't work out. Leave that shit alone. That shit is not meant for you and for y'all, religious folk. You know what I'm saying? Lord, forgive me for my sins, but for y'all religious people, that wasn't right for you. God didn't want that shit for you, dog. Or female. Either one, it wasn't for you. And that's what I see on a daily basis, like older individuals, even younger individuals, just staying in this toxic dumb shit. And the holidays bring that shit out of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, let me hit my toxic ex up, or let me hit my damn, my, toxic sneaky leak, or whatever the fuck. Like, yeah, it's the holidays. But
situation.
that
When you
person
put all that time and effort,
idealistically is
we are
not
not
thinking
winning
about
games
you
consecutively. We've got to attack
at
them. We've got to
all.
make them use those, gain the ground that we
Honestly,
need.
that
If we
person is
keep
not
this
thinking
game
about your
alive,
ass.
you think we're just going to run
Then
into a
y'all just
tough
do it.
opponent?
Well, let me just
Got to imagine the
not.
pass
There
rush
ain't no
being
harm,
really
no
intensive on
foul. If I
second
go
down
ahead
after
and
the
just
sack. It's
send
second
them a
and
happy,
13.
happy Thanksgiving,
He
or
has it thrown to his
see
running
what they
back. It's
they life
complete.
looking like now. You know what I mean? It's
Down to
like,
five
okay,
in 2
well,
minutes.
well,
We've got a one-score
it looks
game.
like
One of the bigger
honestly on the
plays of the
outside looking
game thus
in,
far, and
you ain't got
nobody
shit
getting
popping.
to it as we come
Cause if
away
you
on
ain't
third
got
down.
shit popping, your ass wouldn't be going back to your damn ex, looking up, seeing what the fuck they doing, or you know what I mean,
This one brought in by
trying to get back with
Jefferson.
their asses and rekindle
Gets to
shit.
about the
You
44-yard
know what I
line.
mean? But
Always remember that when we go to
this game about to
practices,
end,
we see
dog.
that after
Now,
practices
this
as
shit was
well.
just heavy on my mind. You feel me? I had to go ahead and
Why they
spit
do it for
some
these
of that shit because
situations. First down.
some of y'all females and some of y'all niggas is just out
Totally
here
fine in this
delusional.
type of a situation.
And, you know, sorry to say it, my mom,
Swinging this out wide here
she
for
got to work through
Cook.
her damn
And
issues,
he'll be
but,
brought down to get
you
things
know,
over prior to this upcoming second down and
lesson
5.
learned.
Cousins here to
And then
throw.
stop being nosy. Y'all motherfuckers need to
Takes a
stop being
shot on
nosy.
the release
Like,
as this
the
will be
motherfucker
picked
moved
off
on.
near
Let
the
that
8-yard
motherfucker move on. Who
pass.
cares about what school he going to? Now, if that motherfucker becomes like a business partner or some shit like that, hey, fuck it.
Now
We do business,
Cousins.
but will that shit
Right side, it's
go
this
down
time
like it was?
and he'll be
Nah.
brought down just
But other than
inside
that,
the
man,
35.
I'm gonna let you enjoy the rest of this, man. It was fun playing with this damn team. I hate the fact that I had to do this to my Saints, but it is what it is. Shit, this shit damn near remind me of that one Thanksgiving game where shit Stephon Diggs, and shout out to Stephon Diggs yet again. This nigga made some amazing goddamn play where the nigga was completely open, and he saved the team. This is the second time this nigga did this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you checked out the
They'll run
Buffalo
it
game
back now.
last night
And the
or
follow is blocking
whenever
here
time it
for
showed
about a
yesterday for you
23-yard
guys.
gain. Football game. So after the
Which
14 conversion,
kind of reminds
first
me of
and
that
10
shit. You know what I mean? Shout out
inside the
Stephon
35.
Diggs, but damn, I can't stand the fact that y'all
They
niggas did
run it
that shit
again
to
with
us. You know
Cook.
what I mean? We for sure would have went to the
47
bowl
yards rushing
if
for
that
him,
shit
and
didn't
the
happen.
touchdown
But
goes to him. Become the second
I
team here,
fuck
second
with
and
the
4.
Vikings. You know what I mean? I respect that team. You know what I mean? I don't like them too much. You know what I mean? But I
And
respect
now with
that
4
team, and
seconds left,
I
we get a
like playing
tight
with
end
them.
going into
They a
his
nice
final
ass team,
team.
but you know what I
This is
mean.
going to
This
be
is Brad
second
Rum.
here.
Hopefully you learn
Has to
something
go
out of the
ahead, snap
situation,
this one
male or
away.
female.
And his
You know
kick
what I
is
mean.
good.
Stick
And
to
we
your
will
guns as far
return
as your
to the game.
principles, and your ass won't be getting hurt. You know what I mean. And that's what games about:
Halftime mark here
prevention
in the
for dumb
second
shit.
half. That
But
offense trying to
that's
keep
been my
things
time,
even
man.
here
I'm
as
Red
they try to
Rum.
pull away
Thank
from
you
the
for watching this
Vikings.
video.
They're the
Like,
type of
comment,
team that can
subscribe. I'm
put you
out.
in some games with a ton
Peace.
of pressure on them, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.